A test drive, 6 miles on smooth roads. If I was only driving 6 miles on smooth roads, I'd buy a bike. I'd get in shape. Let me test drive in rush hour traffic so I can see if it'll last like a Subaru. Let me test drive it to snowy Alaska so I can see if it has all-wheel drive like a Legacy. Don't take me around the block. Let's get it to 50 and slam the brakes so I can see if it offers anti-lock brakes like a Legacy. Test drives aren't real. What's real is the money I'm spending. Show me. Tell me. I have the money. I want to know what to drive.
Fancy a game?
Experience atmosphere. Experience interactive television. Experience the video board game Nightmare.
Have one tonight.
Now there are dress shoes with the cushioning of athletic shoes. Easy Spirit pumps, now in sleek new styles and colors for fall. Easy Spirit. Looks like a pump, feels like a sneaker.
Les Aucoin is really something. He's criticizing Bob Packwood's tax reform legislation, even though Aucoin voted for it. One paper said there's something Weasley about attacking without also admitting you were among those who gave it their support. But this is the same Les Aucoin who voted himself a $30,000 a year pay raise, the same Les Aucoin who has the worst attendance record of any Oregon congressman, and the same Les Aucoin whose legislation will eliminate 30,000 timber jobs in Oregon. And he wants us to promote him to the U.S. Senate.
Her fingers went over the mold of his face. How perfect and foreign he was. How dangerous. This was the glistening, forbidden apple. She kissed him, putting her fingers over his face, his eyes, over his ears, to his neck, to know him, to gather him in by touch. Obsession for Men, Calvin Klein. Your gift with any $29.50 Obsession for Men purchase at Meyer and Frank.
It was a quiet night under a full moon when suddenly... What's that?
Mind if I plug in?
So much for a quiet night.
You know what happens on nights like this? Not that.
He spoke a strange language.
I'm gonna spin some traps so my stacks are wax. Fill this room with a sonic boom.
So we communicated the best way we knew. How's a nice cold bud sound?
Now you're playing my tune.
When I was in junior high school, I was waiting tables just so I would have extra spending money. And now here I am 12 years later with a degree in my back pocket, and I'm still waiting tables. Companies were not hiring new people. There were less positions available. I think the Republicans have abandoned my generation. The Democrats appeal to me because I believe that they understand what's happening in this country, and they have the ability to fix it.
That's right. Go on up there, honey.
Trick or treat!
Oh, aren't you cute? Here's some Star-Kissed Chunk Light Tuna. They're only 47 cents a can. Here, honey, I have a whole case.
Thank you.
Have some of these, too. Thriftway is having a canned food sale. Oh, just a minute. I have something really special for you. Pork chops, $1.39 a pound. Bye-bye now.
Daddy, that lady gave me pork chops.
Supporters of Ballot Measure 7 have a scheme to raise an extra $850 million every year for state government spending. If passed, Ballot Measure 7 could double property taxes on all non-homeowner property, double taxes on all farmland, double taxes on all apartments, double taxes on small businesses, double taxes on all rental homes, double taxes on vacant land. Can we afford that kind of double vision? Vote no on 7. Stop the tax.
Goes prime time for a presidential bash.
Should be a hootenanny.
A special SNL, the Presidential Bash. NBC Sunday at 9, 8 Central.
For election night coverage you can't get anywhere else, watch Floyd McKay, Oregon's most respected political analyst, along with the entire News 8 team Tuesday.
Is your throat dry? How about a brew? Sir? You sure look thirsty. Have you got enough beer for Halloween? Well, stock up at AM/PM's Halloween headquarters. with 24-can suitcases of Budweiser for just $9.99 each. Hey, grab some snacks, too. Fill up for less at AM/PM.
Hey, guys, open up. I brought the beer.
You will eat at Burgerville. You will eat at Burgerville. You will eat all your meals at Burgerville. When I count 3 and clap my hands, you will remember none of this, but you will have an uncontrollable desire to eat at Burgerville. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Feeling good now? Maybe even a little hungry?
Make your voice count. Vote November 3rd.
My dad used to say, a man who said he never had a chance never took a chance. When you're in a restaurant, you have to try new things. You got to experiment. You can't take the safe road. You have to look at what it takes to make the customer number one. I think American Express customers overall are by far the higher profile customer for fine dining. I've been a member since 1962. One of the originals, I think.
American Express is welcomed at the Sardine Factory and other fishy places.
Hi, Tom. Hi, Tina, Dino, Nina, Tina, Tom.
Pleasure. Ready to play? Ready. It's split second. How many does it take to tango? The game where it's not what you know.
What size are my feet?
It's how fast you know it. Who makes James Bond's weapons? Score by being first to snap in the correct answer.
True or false? I sleep in the nude.
Split second.
Do we have time for another round?
It's not what you know. It's how fast you know it.
If you want a new car for under $15,000, you have 210 choices. But if you'd like 2 years free service, you can forget 206 of them. Introducing the new Hyundai Sonata, Elantra, Scoop, and Excel. The only 4 cars out of 210 that cover virtually everything. Even oil changes for 2 years. Free protection from Hyundai. Cars that make sense.
Who's best qualified for state treasurer? Jim Hill, successful businessman, respected state leader. Known for his integrity and honesty, Jim Hill has a plan to invest in Oregon. Jim Hill's opponent claims to be a money manager. But when the U.S. General Accounting Office audited the agency he brags about managing, they said billions of dollars have been lost and billions more are vulnerable. Can we afford this kind of money manager? Jim Hill is clearly the best choice for state treasurer and for Oregon.
Eat at Burgerville. You will eat at Burgerville. You will eat all your meals at Burgerville. When I count 3 and clap my hands, you will remember none of this, but you will have an uncontrollable desire to eat at Burgerville. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Feeling good now? Maybe even a little hungry?
Why do people really like Toyota Paseo? Take this home lie detector test. I like Paseo because A, it's practical, has a driver's side airbag, or B, women dig it. A, it has 100 horsepower performance, or B, women dig it. A, Paseo starts under $11,500, or B, women dig it. Paseo, a very practical car from Toyota.
When Oregon jobs are on the line, Bob Packwood's on the job. He used his clout to push through a ban on log exports to protect timber jobs. He preserved jobs in Oregon's fishing industry by passing legislation that stopped drift netting by foreign fleets. And 1,000 jobs exist today at the Gunderson Company because Packwood changed a law that saved the company.
Senator Packwood has been instrumental in keeping us in business. Otherwise, we might have folded.
Tough times demand a tough leader. Senator Bob Packwood.
He's the only Republican I have ever voted for.
Right now in Oregon, we're not forced to discriminate. But if Measure 9 passes, we'll have to learn how. It's easy to do it by skin color, but with gays and lesbians, it's a lot tougher. Maybe these guys over here, maybe her. Discrimination isn't an exact science. We'll make mistakes and have to hurt a lot of people. That's why we have to reject discrimination, vote no on 9, and get on with our lives. Vote no on 9. It's a danger to us all.
Yeah, that was